I've been a season ticket holder now for well over 20 years. If I go back to my initial memory, I started probably coming in the 1970s, early 70s. Lots of down times, not so great times, but you, as a football fan, you live for those one-off occasions where you think, that's why I'm a football fan. That's why I support, that's why we go through all the trauma and heartache and horrible Saturday evenings, because when those special moments happen, that's what it really means, that's what it's special. Well, my first match day memory was actually before the stadium was redeveloped. I'm going back to way back into 1972, and Wolves were playing Leeds, and Leeds had got to beat Wolves to win a double, which was really a big achievement. Not many teams at that point had done it. So I think there was about 60,000 people here in Molineux, and it was one of those wonderful occasions where the floodlights at Wolves in those days were huge and shone all across the city, so it was almost like a moth being drawn into them. And my overriding memory of that is in the second half of the ball being passed through to the Derek Dougan, and he sliding the ball past Gary Sprake, and Wolves won 2-0. And stopped Leeds, who were hated at that time and still not pretty like now, winning the double. So that was my first memory. The teams in the 70s were good. Obviously we got to the final of the UEFA Cup, and they were good. They were really good, and it was quite sobering in recent years that you was watching something in the 70s, and that was as good as it was going to get for like 20 or 30 years. So you didn't appreciate just how good it was. But the current standard of football that the Wolves are playing at the moment is just unbelievable, incredible. I can't remember ever having so many, oh my God, did they really just do that? It's a level of football that we've not seen here. It's a great time to be a Wolves supporter. Our sponsorship started with the support of the Disabled Supporters Lounge over 20 years ago. It's a fantastic space where disabled supporters can go there with their carers and just meet as a group, and bond as a group. We stepped up our level of involvement with Wolves when I became Chief Exec, and to raise the brand awareness of pay care within our community in Wolverhampton. So what is pay care all about? Well, it's really simple. If you have to pay for your eye tests, if you have to pay for glasses, you have to pay for contact lenses, if you have to pay to go to the dentist, to have a checkup for a fill-in, you get the receipt, you pay the receipt, you send the receipt to us. You can either do that online or by post. We'll aim to pay a valid claim within 48 hours. So once we've received that claim and the claim form, you can expect the money back into your account within a week of maybe you having treatment. That's how easy it is. It's really quick, it's really simple, and unlike other insurers, PayCare is a not-for-profit business, so I think that gives us a real difference between other kinds of, unfortunately we're classed as an insurance business, but we're probably the only insurance business that you will deal with where we look to actually pay your claims and not how we can avoid paying your claims. That's the ethos of a not-for-profit. We're here solely for the benefit of our policyholders. So the more policyholders we have, and hopefully we can get more policyholders through our involvement with Wolves, the more policyholders we get, the more people we can help. And that's really why we're here. That's solely why we're here, for our policyholders. We don't have shareholders. We don't distribute dividends to rich shareholders. We distribute our income to our policyholders. A lot of people are on tight budgets. We're there to help them, people on tight budgets, to afford that everyday health care that is really important for them to have. They shouldn't be missing the regular dental checkups. They shouldn't be missing the regular optical checks. Because not only are they good for their eyes and their teeth, but it's also good for spotting other illnesses that could be prevented at an early stage, an early diagnosis, if you have that regular checkup. So what we look to do is make that regular checkup affordable for just everyday, ordinary people. It's not private healthcare, it's affordable, everyday healthcare.